believe in him and you know him, but you don't know him well. Anybody a football fan? Football fan? Put your hand down. Don't even go. Do not. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so, anybody know who Marcus Allen is? Are you kidding me? Thank you, my son. Thank you for knowing who Marcus Allen is. Thank you, Darren. Is that all the people that know who Marcus Allen is? Are you for real? Thank you, Robert. Man, we're showing our age. Yeah. Okay, Marcus Allen, one of the greatest running backs ever to take the field. Graduated from USC. Phenomenal runner. Phenomenal runner. Played years and years in. Hey, I know he's not Walter Payton, but hey, just go with me on this one, okay? All right. Okay. So, did you know that I know Marcus Allen? Okay. I have his card with his signature that I didn't buy at the store, but he gave this card to me. So I know Marcus Allen. And I got to be honest, Marcus Allen played for the Raiders, which... Can we get a big boo for the Raiders? Boo! I detest the Raiders. But I always respected Marcus Allen because of the way that he played the game. He was just always very business. Okay, kept his personal life in check, took care of his stuff on the field, was not a showboat, was a good runner, and I appreciated and respected him for that. But I couldn't root for him because he had that stinking black and silver on him, and I just couldn't do it. But in 1993, he came home. He came to the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. And I mean, life changed for Chiefs fans because we got Allen and we got Montana, and all of a sudden, Chiefs fans were legit. Okay? Chiefs were legit. So now I was like, now I can finally like the guy because he's on my team. Sometimes kind of sounds like Christians, don't it? I just kind of threw that. That was a free one. I threw that one in there. Okay? So, living in Kansas City, 1993. And a friend of mine that I worked with said, hey, it was like Football Friday, so we had, all of our Chiefs red and white. And I had this Marcus Allen jersey. And this friend of mine said, do you like Marcus Allen? I said, oh gosh, I love Marcus Allen. I mean, I know all these stats, what he did at USC and the long run that he had against Washington in the Super Bowl. I mean, I know the guy. And she goes, well, I'm friends with him. I was like, yeah. And she goes, no, really? She goes, do you have anything of his and I can get it signed for you? I said, yeah. So she took this to get signed. And I didn't buy into it. I was like, all right, you went and bought this at a card show or something. So then she says, well, do you want to meet him? I was like, are you kidding me? She goes, yeah. She goes, you can meet Marcus. She goes, he owned, at that point, he owned a Toyota dealership in Kansas City. Marcus Allen Toyota. So she goes, get your jersey. We'll go. He'll sign it. You can sit and visit with him and whatever. Let me tell you, he had his Heisman Trophy in his office. Golf clubs, pictures of all. I mean, I was enamored. Like this. I was kind of that guy, right? And ignore the collar because it's a little dirty because it's been hanging up forever. But he signed my jersey. See it on So we were like boys, right? So then I'm going on and on and on about how big of a fan I was, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, how well I knew him and whatever. And he goes, well, why don't you come over to my house and we'll have a barbecue, we'll watch college football on a Saturday. I was like, yeah. So, Saturday, went over to his house, we hung out, got to know him real well. That part's kind of a lie. I had you though. I had you. He did sign my jersey, but I never met him. I know all about him because of what I've read and seen, and I really did go to his car dealership, but he wasn't there. So I left my jersey there and he signed it. Yeah. So, I believed in Marcus. I knew Marcus So they didn't really know him well. That's kind of like sometimes we are with God. Because we've had an experience with him at some point in our life, seen some really cool stuff that he's done, kind of like Marcus's TD in the Super Bowl. All right? But the only thing that we're not doing is we're not growing with him. We just kind of see him from afar. We have been informed and not been transformed. With me?